Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade for 2015. We're remembering those who served. I am Woody Woodriffe. This is Eric Gubka of the Parade Committee, and thank you all for spending some time with us. Of course, we have a very long parade list today, and we'll be taking you through the entire route and all the participants. So thanks for joining us for our event today, and hopefully the weather cooperates. Right now there is a ceremony happening at the rock at the corner of Cass Lake Road and Orchard Lake Road. And as you can see right here, there are some of the service members gathered. Flags are flying. It's Memorial Day here in Keego Harbor. Eric.
Yes, thanks, Woody. Always good to be back with you, and thanks for doing this again.
It's not a problem. Happy to do it. Happy to be here in the community. Of course, you know, when you live in the community, it's a lot easier to just come on out and be a part of it, and that's what we're doing today. This is a fun deal, although it is a somber occasion because we're remembering those who died in wars that we have fought.
Right. And I'll tell you, Woody, this parade could not have happened without the support of the community, and I'd just like to call out some of our five-star members, including Costco and Meyer, Jennifer and Mayor Pro Tem John Newberry, Jets Pizza, everybody loves Jets, and Heath Miller over at Keego Harbor Dairy Queen and Keego Power Sports, Marilyn Rubin and council member Sid Rubin, Meyer. The water that we're drinking today is provided by Meyer, and the Lodge Bar and Grill as well.
And, you know, Eric, let's set the scene here a little bit. Right now we are on Cass Lake Road in front of the school over here.
Roosevelt School.
Right.
95 years old.
In front of the Roosevelt School, and fans have lined the parade route on both sides of the street. It's a very nice crowd today. I can look down and see that it extends quite a bit down Cass Lake Road, almost to Santia Hall, it looks like down there. So it should be a very nice parade route as we get things going. As we mentioned before, a ceremony up at the Rock for Memorial Day. That's taking place right now, and very soon we'll be starting our procession of all of our guests for Memorial Day in our parade lineup.
Yes. So after the parade today, and we'll mention this countless times, but after the parade there will be a ceremony at City Hall honoring 5 service personnel. So it's important that we show up there for the presentation following the parade at City Hall.
And for those who don't know, you know, we'll explain what Memorial Day is going on. Originally created as a day of remembrance for those who were killed while fighting in the Civil War. Now, that was back in the 1800s, but on May 5th, 1866 was the first Memorial Day. And, of course, the official birthplace of Memorial Day, Eric?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Waterloo, New York.
Waterloo, New York is correct. Yes, it is. May 5th, 1866, the first Memorial Day.
That's one of my favorite ABBA songs.
You know, you are so musically gifted, Eric. I mean, these references that you continue to bring out, amazing, amazing. This is originally called Decoration Day. Okay,
Really?
Yes, because as you may remember, I think you were around then. They would people would go out and decorate the graves of the fallen soldiers, and it was originally called Decoration Day.
You can hear those drums.
Yes, so you can hear the bands getting together. How many bands are in this
I think
parade
just one,
today?
Just one, the West Bloomfield Marching Band.
Excellent.
So.
Waterloo, New York, the official birthplace. You know, I believe this is the earliest Memorial Day in a few years. Normally, it's the last, of course, always the last.
True.
The last Monday in May.
Yes.
Is it? So this is the 25th. I think
Right.
next year it's on the 29th.
Yep.
The year after that, the 26th. So it's kind of early this year.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's okay.
Not bad. I'll still take it.
Summer starts early, right?
It is. And, you know, Memorial Day is also the official start of the summer season.
Yes.
I mean, you know, normally you see barbecues and boating, and it's in full swing when Memorial Day gets going. So let's hope that this year is another year filled with fun summertime and a safe summer
Yes.
for everyone out here in Keego Harbor and everywhere else that they may be celebrating this summer. Parade route has started, and as you can see, the colors are coming down Cass Lake Road. The Armed Services well represented here in Keego Harbor. Lots of different branches. I want to have a big thank you to all the soldiers who've given themselves for freedom that we enjoy here in the United States of America. You mentioned some names earlier, Eric. I'd also like to thank the parade chairman, master of ceremony, Sid Rubin, the co-chairpersons, Mayor Pro Tem John and Jennifer Newberry, Marilyn Rubin, as you mentioned, some guys on the parade committee, including yourself.
Yeah, Bill Bertakis, Gordy Dibbler. If you go around City Hall, he's the gentleman who puts up all the flags. So it's very, very, very impressive. West Bloomfield School Board member, Christina Elson.
You know, Eric, I see a lot of kids lining the parade route. They must know something that we don't.
I don't know.
I understand that, you know, candy is thrown out here and all kinds of things are handed out to the kids here at the Memorial Day Parade.
Yeah.
So
I think that they're excited to see who's going to be with Mayor Rob Kalman. That's my guess, but we'll see.
And I think our first entry in the parade is stepping up right now.
Yes.
Who are the colors presented by, Eric?
This is the United States Coast Guard flotilla boat this year.
And as they reach the parade stand, applause from the crowd. United States Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 2018. Colors flying proudly on Cass Lake Road for the 2015 Memorial Day Parade here in Keego Harbor.
And there's our flotilla boat.
Yes, the flotilla boat from the U.S. Coast Guard. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Thanks for coming.
Flotilla 20-18 from Waterford, Michigan. On patrol on the water. And they're not the only guys out there on patrol. Keego Harbor
Here we go.
is also represented with a fine marine patrol here at Keego Harbor.
Yes. 2 boats.
Usually I see Jim Cote out there on the boat.
Yes.
He's keeping watch on the water. Keego Harbor represented here.
See if we can tell who's in there. I cannot tell. Those tinted windows.
Tinted windows, yes, but you can definitely see their presence out on the water. And please, if you're out on the water, obey all boating laws and be safe.
Here is our second boat. And I know this is driven by...
Now this is also in the Marine Patrol as well.
Yes, it's
And,
our newer boat.
Yeah, this is like the one that you know, goes after the jet
Yes.
skiers and all that. Kind of sporty, but still an effective tool in you know, keeping the waterways safe out here at Cass Lake, out here at Sylvan Lake, on all the lakes out here actually.
Oh boy.
The banner marchers, we thank them. Now here is our pal, a personal friend of all of us, Sid Rubin, in the official pace car of the Indianapolis 500. Of course, the Indy 500 run yesterday, Juan Pablo Montoya winning it, the 99th running of the Indy 500. Sid obviously having a copy of that pace car from the 62nd annual Indianapolis 500.
Now
this is the 99th. He's with Eddie Murray,
I wonder
former
if,
Lion kicker. Let's hold it right there, gentlemen.
I wonder if Eddie can make it since they shrank the goalposts. So
Eddie's throwing it all the way up here from New England.
he said it's from New England.
It's flat.
That's
right.
yeah.
The
Oh
ball
yeah.
is
Look at
flat.
that. Look
The
at that.
ball is
It's
flat.
about 11 psi. Yeah.
Eddie, do you want this back? I don't know how good my arm is.
We can ship it to
Right,
Foxborough.
Try and hit you with it.
Oh,
there you
look at
go.
that.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Sid. That was good.
Eddie Murray, former Lions kicker with Sid Rubin. What a great pair there in the former Indianapolis 500 pace car. You know, that pace car came from the 62nd running of the Indianapolis 500, and yesterday was the 99th running of the race. So that car has some history.
It does.
As does its driver, Sid Rubin.
This is true, yes.
All right, here come our Detroit Tiger representatives. It's Paz.
Look at this.
Along with our pal, Mayor Rob Kalman.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. How are you
There's
today?
Paz. Hello, Paz.
Hi, Paz. How are you?
Hi, Mayor Kalman. How are you?
Mayor
Thanks for
Kalman,
coming to Keego Harbor, Paz.
We are happy to see that the Detroit Tigers are
Yes.
represented here
Yes,
in the
thank
Memorial
you so
Day
much.
Parade.
We appreciate
Paz is
it.
out here. We love it. Mayor Kalman. Hello, Rob. How are you? Good to see you.
If Paz could talk, he'd say this is a wonderful parade, and he's so happy to be in Keego Harbor.
I love Paz. I love the Tigers. And Mayor Kalman, thanks a lot for coming out. All right, let's get moving here. We have the West Bloomfield Marching Band under the leadership of Chad Nealons.
Yeah, so let's sit back and enjoy the music. West Bloomfield Marching Band.
These kids practice so much. I see them out there practicing all the time. And let's listen and see what they have for us today.
There we go.
Very well done today.
We just want to say thanks to all the veterans. Good to see everybody here today.
That's the
On
message.
behalf of the Detroit Pistons.
The message from the Detroit Pistons. Thanks to Pistons
And there's Hooper.
and their party band for coming on down to the Memorial Day Parade. Atop the party band, Hooper.
Thank you, Hooper.
Let's hang out here for a minute while Hooper entertains the crowd.
Yeah.
As you know, he can be seen at all Detroit Pistons games. He generally appears just like that, the horse. It's pure horsepower for Hooper. He became a part of the Pistons team in November 1996. And do you remember the previous Pistons mascot?
I do not.
It was
Wait. Sir
Sir
Slam-A-Lot.
Slam-A-Lot.
Yes,
Remember that?
yes.
Sir Slam-A-Lot? I like Hooper a lot better.
Yeah.
And he is the most popular mascot in Pistons franchise history. We're so happy that they are out. Also stepping up here in front of our parade stand are the Friends of the West Bloomfield Township Library. Of course, that's Clifford, the big red dog. You can read about his adventures out at the library. Lots of different events happening at the public library for kids, for adults, for seniors, for everybody out there. Come on down to the library. You'll find something new and something old. It's very cool.
Oh, this next float here looks unbearable.
That's very cute, Eric. Unbearable.
There is a book sale, at the library on the 6th and 7th.
Please come on down. Bring a
Yes.
bag. Fill it with books.
Yes, and if you
Open your imagination. It can take you places you never thought you'd go. Is that Babar?
I think so.
The
Babar,
Elephant
yeah,
King in the back?
yeah.
Yeah, I read those books too.
I always wanted to open up a restaurant called Babar's Bar and Grill.
It would be hard to say after a few pops.
Here's J&J
We
Towing.
appreciate them for coming out. If you need help, call J&J. They can get you out of any jam.
Yep.
No matter how stuck you are.
You know, you may want to take that rig there to the book sale and load up on
Well,
books.
could you
Yeah.
imagine how many books would be on the back of that flatbed? JJ's out there helping everybody.
Right.
If you need them, 248-738-8418.
He's had a busy weekend.
Located in Waterford and here in Keego, getting it done. Whoever needs help, we appreciate it. Now, coming up here is the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society. And we really appreciate what they do. I mean, obviously a nonprofit organization. They collect, they preserve, and they research all the public interest of the history of Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake, and West Bloomfield. I mean, these guys really lay the foundation for what we know about our community.
Right.
The Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society.
They have a great museum in Orchard Lake, right by Orchard Lake City Hall. So.
And that museum tells the entire history, really.
Yeah.
The bells are ringing.
Yes.
The band was playing. Love it. Thank you to the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society. Don't forget, their museum is located in Orchard Lake.
No.
I got it. Thank
Incoming.
you. I love how the kids are running out there, picking up all the candy. Yes, they have a school desk right in the back of there. Remember, it's the green school bell. Come on now. All right, next. John Scott, Councilman, County Commissioner.
John
How are you, John?
Scott.
Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
Better than being viewed. Yes, that is correct. For more than 25 years, you and Jane have fed the homeless and provided food for the less fortunate. We appreciate those efforts. And it's great to see you out here. You're working on some projects here in Keego. We appreciate that. Thanks for being a part of the Memorial Day Parade. John Scott, Oakland County Commission.
We love you even though you're a U of M fan.
Well, hey, look, you know what? Everybody can be a fan of who they are today. We're all about here. We're fans of Keego Harbor. And that's what's going on here today. All right, up next, we have a very fun group here.
Oh, look, they're ready to go.
The Roosevelt Girl Scout Troop, 1451, Gretschko Elementary, Scotch Elementary, and Roosevelt Elementary. Girls of all different ages, kindergarten through 5th grade. Hello, ladies. How are you today?
Look at those bikes. Great job decorating the bikes there. And the scooters.
Of course, the cookie drive was just a little while ago. That just ended. Now the Girl Scouts are out helping in the community. If you look around, their footprint and their fingerprints are on a lot of things here in Keego Harbor. There's also
we have Girl Scout Scotch School Troop 46065.
And also mixed in is the Boy Scout Troop, number 160.
Nice to see that unity there.
This Boy Scout group was formed in 1963. It's been a long time in existence. And Scoutmaster is Brett Crawford. 4 of these Boy Scouts earned the rank of Eagle Scout. Of course, Eric, as you know, that's the highest rank in Boy Scouting, something that you never even came close to.
Correct.
But the Scouts that earned the rank, Josh Adkins, Brandon Crawford, Kyle Crane, and Nick Shaba. Congratulations to all of those guys for getting the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest rank in Boy Scouting. And as an added bit of news, Zachary Crawford just completed his Eagle Scout project, and he's in the process of completing the Eagle Scout rank. So there will be 5 Eagle Scouts coming out of Boy Scouts Troop 160. Congratulations there. Now, coming up next, one of the fine businesses here in Keego Harbor and West Bloomfield going postal. And it's not to reflect anybody's mood today.
Right.
But it is a clever business title. You need to pack up a box, Eric. You need to send something fast. You need to copy something. You need a fax machine, that kind of thing. Going postal, head on down there. They can help you. 248-539-8800. Located at 4301 Orchard Lake Road. Thanks to Going Postal.
Oh.
I got it. Yes, I did.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, almost. Oh, Woody, we got Skittles.
There's lots of stuff happening up here. I noticed.
It's good to be the announcer.
Thanks a lot to Going Postal. They'll keep calm, though. They won't be going postal today.
Right.
And, of course, there's free packing down there as well. And you have choices. You go DHL, FedEx, UPS, whatever you want. Next up, Linnell and Associates, one of the best law firms out there in Keego Harbor. Rick Linnell. How are you, Rick? Driving that 19, is that? No,
36.
That cannot be that's a 63. 76,
76,
thank you.
okay.
A 76 Eldorado convertible. Thanks a lot there to Linnell and Associates. Rick Linnell driving it. If you have a legal issue, stop on down. If you don't have a legal issue, stop on down and say hello. Always happy to see you. Want to make a will? You want to do something like that? Linnell and Associates can help you out. And that is a 1973 Eldorado. Thank you for your continued support. Up next, more support here from Summit Sports, Eric, and you know a lot about these guys.
Oh, yeah. So they have locations in East Lansing, Brighton, Keego Harbor. They're located right next to the post office. And for all of your kayak, paddle boat, and snow sport needs, you can go in there. They have rentals available. We always thank you for their continued support of our parade.
Yes, Summit Sports. Remember, www.summitonline.com if you want to get in touch with Summit Sports. You know, also in this parade, Eric, we also have lots of local residents who take part. And here's one right now. David and Sue Emmerling.
Yes.
Hello there.
With looks like Leslie Clark in the black seat.
Oh, hello, Leslie in the back seat there.
She's on our Parks and Rec Commission, Garden
And, of course,
Club.
the Emmerlings are part of the parade route in their 2011 Camaro convertible.
It's fitting that David has a red car. I'm surprised there's not, Buckeyes hanging from
No, there's no Buckeyes hanging. Thanks for being a part of what we do here in Keego Harbor at the parade. David and Sue Emmerling. We talked about Boy Scouts before, Eric.
The Cub Scouts.
But now let's talk about the Cub Scouts. This is Troop 243.
Yes. From Doherty and Shaco.
And now let's hang out there for a minute while we talk about Cub Scout Troop 243. As you mentioned, the boys from Doherty and Shaco schools under the leadership of Dave DeBello.
Yes.
Hello, Dave. How are you? Good to
Thank
see you there. Cub Scout Pack 243.
Yes. Good job, guys.
These are the guys who will be heading into the Boy Scouts. I mean, it starts with Cub Scouts, then it goes to Weeblos, and then Boy Scouts.
Future Eagle Scouts
Future Eagle Scouts here.
Yep.
It's all about service in the Boy Scouts and positive attitudes, and that's what we see with the Boy Scouts. Thanks a lot to Troop 243. Up now,
we have the 8th Count Dance Studio.
And the 8th count, because that is when you go on the 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ah, okay.
The Performing Arts Company offers a place where students can learn to dance, make new friends, have fun, and feel comfortable. Now, instructors, they strive to develop motivation, confidence, and technical dance skills in the students, and they challenge the students to experience new cutting-edge choreography. Yeah, while appreciating the art of dance. That is the 8th count Dance Studio. They welcome a diversity of students, and they maintain a professional and friendly atmosphere, and we thank them for being a part of the 2015 Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade. Eric, the county is also represented, and this is the Oakland County Parks and Recreation entry in our parade.
Yes, we are sitting on one of the stage.
Yeah, now these guys, they do it all. I mean, it's like fun on wheels.
There you go.
For Oakland County Parks, and normally, you know, the park system is something where it's a stationary thing. But you know what? Oakland County is very mobile, and they move all over the place.
Yep.
You know, there are park events happening here in Keego. They're happening in other parts of Oakland County, over in Sylvan. I mean, Oakland County parks are so important for what everybody does here.
Yes.
I mean, you know, you see the Boy Scouts using them. You see the Girl Scouts using them. Local people using them. Thank you very much for to the Oakland County Parks for being involved in our Memorial Day Parade. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thanks to John Haney and Oakland County Parks. Appreciate what they do. Now, coming up here, oh, look, it's our pal, Gino Santia and Gino's Restaurant.
Oh, there's Gino.
248-682-6540. Gino's Restaurant, right here on Cass Lake Road. That's
Yes.
Gino Santia right there. How you doing, Gino? Good to see you. We thank you for what you do in the community. Thank you for the benefit we had for TK just a few weeks ago, trying to get her prosthetic leg after her accident in Mexico. Very nice that you just opened the doors and helped everybody out. We appreciate what you do. Thank you. Everybody, head to Gino's. Make
Yes.
sure you patronize Gino's Restaurant and Santia Hall for whatever kind of event you have. He covers it all. Thank you to Gino's Pizza and Restaurant in the 2015 Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade. Thanks again
Best
to Gino.
pizza you're ever going to eat.
Best everything you're ever
Yeah.
going to eat.
Bread.
All kinds of Italian dishes,
Oh, yeah, it's
pasta,
great. It's
pizza, cocktails, nightlife, right here on Cass Lake Road. Come on down and enjoy it. Kids welcome, outdoor dining. I mean, you can't go wrong with Gino's. And plus, the best part, friendly conversation.
Yes.
You know, Gino
Yep.
comes out, mingles with the people in the restaurant. It's beautiful. It's a
Yep.
nice, friendly community atmosphere, and that's something that we love. Okay, let's move on to St. Vincent de Paul.
Or do we have Spirit of the Grace?
And are we at Spirit of the Grace
We're
yet?
at Spirit of the Grace. Yes.
Okay.
So this was interesting because they're celebrating a recent merger of 3 churches into
Three
one.
churches into
Yes.
one. Okay,
3
so,
into one.
So let's get into this. How did this work, Eric?
I'm not sure.
Well, you I guess the best part is that there is participation, and that's the key. Because you know
Yes.
what?
Unity.
You want everybody to come
Unity.
out. The church is part of the community.
Unity.
And you know what? If you can merge 3 into 1, and you remember those who've served in the armed forces,
There you
it's
go.
a positive all the way around. We thank you for taking part in our Memorial
Now,
Day parade here at Keego Harbor.
on the float, are
Yes.
there any of our honorees on the float today? Yes. So
Yes,
yeah,
okay.
there we
Some
go.
of,
So
some
we
of
do
our
have-
Memorial Day honorees
Yes.
are on the Spirit of Grace
Yes.
Church float right here. Right, I think it says Lutheran Episcopal Community.
Yep.
We appreciate their contribution here. And of course, after the parade, we will be honoring some of the veterans over at City Hall. So please make sure you stay around for that.
Yes.
Spirit of Grace Church, we thank you for being a part of what's going on. We mentioned some of the businesses that are in here. We saw Gino Santia walk by Gino's Restaurant. And of course, another that we also get into is what's going on at the Dairy Queen.
Oh, yes.
Heath Williams is the owner of the, you know what, I'm going to say it. It's the world famous Keego Harbor Dairy Queen.
There you go.
Right there on
Yes.
Orchard Lake Road. Always helping those guys who need help over there at Dairy Queen. He's a 5-star supporter of this year's parade. We appreciate Heath Williams. Thank him for all his support during the year. And what is being handed out here are
Oh,
some
we got to
Dairy
get some of
Queen
those.
cone
Yeah.
coins.
We got to get some of
They're
those.
wooden coins,
Oh.
and you can redeem them for free ice cream treats over at the Dairy Queen right there on Orchard Lake Road. So
Yes.
if we could get a close-up of one of those coins to see what's going on, that would be fantastic.
Are you live?
All right, as we look for that, let's hold it right here. Let's hold it right here. Thank you. So we can talk about exactly what's going on here. Motor City Gun Works is represented there, and you know what? I've noticed that you know, you want to be safe when you handle your weapons, and safety first. You know, but also you want to be well versed and knowledgeable about weapons and what you need to protect yourself, your family, your home, your business, your property. So if you're thinking about something like this, maybe you want to go down and get trained professionally, trained properly, Motor City Gun Works, head on down. You know, I'm sure there's the qualified personnel to help you out, and you know, hours that are comfortable for everybody. Come on down. So we appreciate Motor City Gun Works for being a part of the Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade, remembering those who served.
I'll tell you, this next one, Woody, coming up here, Tony's Deli.
Tony,
I'll tell you, they're part of my family because, you know, the last few holidays, we always get
you know,
Tony's Deli.
You name the holiday, and
Oh,
Tony's will
man.
handle it.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it really doesn't matter what you have. It could be a small group. It could be a large gathering. Tony's Deli will handle whatever you've got. They are
Yes.
home of the biggest corned beef sandwich in Oakland County.
And home of the actual Reuben, as in Sid and Marilyn Reuben sandwich.
And I think that's one of the best parts. It gives a local feel to what's going on.
Yes.
And we appreciate what's going on there at Tony's Deli.
The best. The best.
Obviously a family-run business, and we appreciate their participation. I mean, been part of the community for a long time. Tony's Deli, Tony's Restaurant, home of the Marilyn and Sid Reuben sandwich.
Yes.
Head on down and get yourself a mouthful.
And if you go in there, buy a cookie from their lovely daughters. I never do, so I feel bad.
Well, you know, the menu is fantastic. Desserts all over the place. Also, speaking of fantastic food.
Oh, here we go.
It's also provided by Jets Pizza.
Yes.
JetsPizza.com if you're looking for online to go down there and check it out. The owner of this branch, Jim Nardi, wants to thank everybody for hanging out at their establishment.
Hey, Woody, I hear they have a special in honor of us today.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. You can get a large one topping for $8.99. No limit.
A large one topping pizza?
All they have to do is just tell them Woody and Eric sent you.
Oh, dude, that is the best.
Yeah.
Okay, you just tell them that Woody and Eric sent you down at the Jets Pizza right on Orchard Lake Road.
Yes, right. And if you're not there, you can go to their Telegraph and Maple location as well.
The offer's good there as well?
Yes, it is.
Just tell them Woody and Eric sent you?
You got it.
A pizza, one topping for $8.99?
Not bad.
I'm getting hungry right now.
Let's do it.
Okay, Jim Nardi and Jets Pizza are gold supporters of this year's parade, and we thank them for helping out. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for helping out to Jets Pizza. Owner Jim Nardi being a good part of the community. If you want to call him, give him a call. 248-682-3744 or 248-203-0007. Thanks a lot to Jets Pizza, located in Bloomfield Township and in Keego Harbor. Yeah.
Life is short. Eat better pizza.
Jets. You hear the kids.
Jets.
You hear them saying it. They're calling you right now.
We got a trombone up there.
They're telling you where you need to go. They're sounding the call. Jets Pizza in Keego Harbor. Head on down, get yourself a square slice, round slice, salad, whatever you need. Now, we've also got another fun group coming up here, Eric, and it's one that's near and dear to your heart because I think you're a fine graduate of Shannon's dance studio.
How did you know? How did that get out? So, man, I thought I could two-step my way out of that one.
No.
So. Oh, look at this. They're dancing here. So
right,
Shannon.
And of course, the dance studio giving us a little display of their dance moves. Who runs the business down there, Eric?
It's actually Shannon offers a very fun and relaxed atmosphere that allows children to learn how to dance while building their self-esteem. Summer registration is now open. Shannon is located at 2141 Cass Lake Road.
Right. So
Big crew here. Look at this.
And we also appreciate the volunteers that go in because it's not just Shannon and the people at the dance studio, but it's the parents and the dads and the moms who bring the kids there, who spend the time. So we appreciate all that they do down at Shannon's Dance Studio, located at 2141 Cass Lake Road.
So with the smaller children, would they be called the tiny dancers?
You know what? I call everybody a dancer. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to go out there and let it rip, let it rip. Now, of course, we've have lots of services here in Keego Harbor, and one of the services is packaging and mailing supplies, and UPS is a big part of that. There's a print shop in their center, and like I said, if you need any kind of printing done or technical work done or some kind of, you need to send something overnight, UPS is the way to do it. You know, they say, what can Brown do for you? That's their slogan. So obviously they could do a lot. Head on down there and take care of some of your needs, whatever you got to do there. It's the Print and Ship Center, the UPS Print and Ship Center.
These guys just opened their storefront.
Yeah, we're happy that they are here in Keego Harbor.
Yes.
We always welcome new businesses here in Keego, and we're happy.
They even have a brown dog. How fitting. Very nice.
Yeah, and look
Let's
at that.
get that dog on camera.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Head on down. You can even see the little ones. Yeah, that guy looks like he's having fun in the front seat. Make sure you put a seatbelt on that dog now, okay?
Thank you for coming today.
The UPS Print and Ship Center here in Keego Harbor, a brand new business. Welcome. Now, coming up, Eric, our pal George Haberhay, the owner and operator of Express Employment.
Yes.
One of the top staffing companies and employment agencies in the United States and Canada. Every day these guys help people find jobs, provide workforce solutions to businesses. They provide temporary employment solutions, full-time employment solutions, part-time employment, in a wide range of positions. So if you're looking for a job, you need a job, swing on down to Express Employment. They can help you find a job. The number is 682-6500. Again, 248-682-6500. And we appreciate Express Employment being a part of the Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade 2015. George Haberhay, actually out here, part of, he's the owner and operator of Express Employment, so we appreciate all that they do.
Guess who's back, Woody?
Oh, I know who's back. Oh,
Bosco's
Bosco's is
back.
Is that Bronco?
That's Bosco's.
It's Bronco leading the charge from Bosco's. Look at that.
Helen.
Helen, how are you? Bosco's, a fine business right here, located on Orchard Lake Road. Swing on in, 248-481-6956. Helen and the gang over at Bosco's. Any kind of food you need, breakfast stuff, lunch stuff, dinner stuff, coffee, donuts, drive-through if you don't have time to swing in. Sandwiches.
Yes.
Awesome service,
nothing but
exactly.
the best. You know, last time I was in there, I introduced someone to the Beastie Boys.
You know what?
One of Helen's staff.
The last time I was in there, I had a fine dining experience with Helen and the rest of the family
They're
business
great.
in there. I mean, we had a fine conversation.
And one of my personal favorite landscapes.
I think I must have spent like at least 45 minutes in there just chatting about everything that's going on in Keego Harbor. I'm telling you,
she's a talker, that one.
if you want to hang out and find out what's going on in the community, hang out at Bosco's for just a little bit, and you will get an earful. Trust me.
And then, later in the day, Woody,
Yes.
once you've had your lunch at Bosco's, of course you're going to spend your evenings at this next place.
Our evenings are spent at the
The
Lodge Bar
Lodge.
and Grill. Yes,
Yes.
the Lodge. Yes.
Good
yes.
food, great fun, great service. Kick back,
And
relax.
you know what? Here's the thing. Every Sunday, kids can eat free at the Lodge. And there's also free face painting for kids every
Yes.
Sunday at the Lodge. So head on down. It's located right there on Orchard Lake Road. The owner is Greg Miller.
Yes.
He's one of the best guys here in town.
Yep.
He gives everything he has. And it's one of those things where, again, if you need something,
He's
people
there.
are happy to provide.
Yes,
he is there.
absolutely.
We appreciate the Lodge Bar and Grill.
Yep.
Now, coming up here, we have Cub Scout Troop. Is this 224?
224.
Let's hold it right there, gentlemen, because
Yes.
we want to talk about what's going on with the Cub Scouts. Obviously, an integral part of what happens in the community comes from the Cub Scouts.
Yes.
And, we appreciate what you guys do for what's happening here in Keego Harbor. Obviously, there's Cub Scout projects going on. You start at the Wolf Pack, you go to Weeblos after that, and then it's Boy Scouts. Perhaps we have some future Eagle Scouts here, and Cub Scouts, not just for boys, it's for girls too. I mean, girls are in it as well. We appreciate everything that you guys do and the volunteers also that come out and be a part of the Cub Scouts. Thank you very much for being a part of what happens today in the
Thank you,
Keego
Mr.
Harbor
Elson.
Memorial Day Parade. Thanks a lot there to Cub Scout Troop 224, representing here in the Memorial
Smile,
Day
guys,
Parade.
you're on TV. All right.
Yeah. Whoop. Coming up now, Eric, we see the Roosevelt Elementary School.
Look at this contingent.
Yes, and
Yeah.
you know what? We're happy that they're letting us broadcast our parade here from the band shell
Yes.
located right here at Roosevelt Elementary.
Foundation of our community here.
Exactly. And it starts young, and it starts here with the kids, and we appreciate what they do here at the school. And let's talk about some of what happens at the Roosevelt School.
All kinds of wonderful programs we have here. We have the STEP program here, or is it STEAM or STEP?
I think it's one of the two, but also we
science, technology,
engineering.
Yes.
Right, and of course, all of those things are important as we continue to put these kids on the right path as they continue to move forward. And Roosevelt Elementary is definitely the place to start, the place to continue, and the place to finish. We appreciate what you guys do and how you took part in today's Memorial Day Parade. Thank you so much.
Always great events throughout the year. So nice job decorating the bikes there, kids.
Yes, everybody looks
Wonderful
good.
job.
Very patriotic look to the kids from the Roosevelt School. We appreciate it. Elementary school students, just wonderful.
And if Mr. Yardbird would just step back for just a moment.
Oh, let's hold it right there.
Yes.
Let's talk about one of the newest additions to the Keego Harbor landscape right here on Cass Lake Road. It's Chef Jeremy and the gang from Yardbird.
It's becoming a destination.
Definitely a destination to go. Fine dining. Nice food out there. There's outdoor seating. There's indoor seating. A relaxed atmosphere. It's an experience.
Yes.
Head on down, please, and experience the Yardbird. We appreciate what they do. Located right here on Cass Lake Road, directly across from Santia Hall. We appreciate what they do. Chef Jeremy, thank you for being out here in part of the Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade.
One of our key sponsors, Meyer, here, so.
Meyer's big everywhere. Meyer's a key sponsor here, everywhere you go. And, of course, our military vehicles here. This is the 952nd Delegation of Veterans. Staff Sergeant Fowler is out here as well. Private Luna Phoenix, Specialist Little, Staff Sergeant Maureen, and Sergeant Bray. We appreciate all that they do. And, these are some of the military vehicles that you'll see, There's a lot of different types, and each one serves a different purpose. You may think that they all have wheels and roll around, but each one serves a different purpose. The West Bloomfield Project, we appreciate that. For all the veterans out there, thank you to the soldiers who've given themselves for our freedom. And we appreciate them.
West Bloomfield School Board member Christina Elson in the mix with them.
Yeah, she's out there representing. We appreciate it. Let's hold it right here for a minute. Let's hold it right here for a minute so we can look at some of these fine vehicles and see what's going on.
Wow.
Now, this kind of vehicle, Eric, obviously used for, some kind of hauling or transports type stuff. And these are the things that, the military needs because they've got to take everything with them. So transportation is key.
Right. Got to be mobile.
And we appreciate what they do. Remembering those who serve. All gave some gave all. We appreciate the military. Thank you on Memorial Day. And of course, first responders.
If you need them, they're always there.
First responders, some of the most important.
Tri-City Fire Department serving Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake, and Keego Harbor.
Remember, if you see them coming down the road, make way, please, because they're trying to help somebody that we care about.
Right.
And we appreciate what they do. Thank you. All hours of the day and night. The paramedic units out there helping us, trained personnel, first responders, some of the most important people out there. And we appreciate what they do. The fire department, the police department, the ambulances, the paramedic units. We appreciate all that they do. The West Bloomfield Fire Department right over here on Orchard Lake Road, right around the big curve.
Yes.
Over next to the Abbott Middle School, I believe. Right out that way. We appreciate all they do. Swing on by. You need a tour, set one up with the fire department. They'd be happy to let you see inside the fire department. Our tax dollars pay for it.
Always goes by quick, Woody.
Yes, it does. And, we just appreciate everyone from all branches of the service. I mean, Coast Guard, we have, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, everyone here represented at the parade, Eric, today here at Keego Harbor. And, of course, we appreciate everybody who was a part of it, especially all the volunteers who are coming out here to make this parade what it is. We thanks to the veterans. Remember, after the parade, we'd like everybody to head over to City Hall, where we will be honoring some of the veterans from the parade. This gentleman has a question that I want to answer so bad. What's your question, sir? You want? I love his question, ladies and gentlemen. We get this guy on camera. His question was, he wants to know where the party is.
It's at City Hall.
Yes, sir. The party is over at City Hall, so let's head there now. I'm coming over there with you right now. We're all headed to City Hall. Thank you for serving, sir. We appreciate you. A Navy vet? Okay. All right, the Coast Guard was well represented here, too. We appreciate it. You can head on over there now. The party is starting. And you know what, Eric? Let's just say thank you again to everybody who was out here. I mean, again, our parade chairman and master of ceremonies, Councilman Sid Rubin, our co-chairpersons. We had Mayor Pro Tem John Newberry, his wife Jennifer, Sid Rubin's wife Marilyn. We appreciate all that they do. Also, the parade committee, yourself. Who else is on that parade committee with you?
We have Bill Bertakis, Gordy Dibbler, Christina Elson, Ellie Gerard, and Barb Nordine.
Yes, and we'd also like to thank our sponsors and partners. Our sponsors, Gino's Pizzeria and Restaurant, Linnell & Associates, the law firm, McNabb's Hardware, even Rob Waller. We appreciate him.
Yes.
Our partners, Express Employment Professionals, Lakes Town and Landscape, Tom Ryan, and the Jacket Club of Keego Harbor. We appreciate all that they do. The Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, everything that was out here. And, of course, the celebration of those who gave their lives in defense of this country. We appreciate everything that they did as well. So for Eric Gubka, I'm Woody Woodriffe. We appreciate everyone coming out and tuning in to the Keego Harbor Memorial Day Parade. It's on City TV here, Civic Center TV, and we appreciate all that they do as far as putting this together and getting it all set up here at the bandshell in front of the Roosevelt School. We appreciate everything that everyone has done to make this thing run smoothly. And again, we will see you next year. Thanks a lot for being with us at the 2015 Memorial Day Parade here in Keego Harbor. Thanks a lot.